So no, let's keep getting free stuff every single turn. It seems pretty good overall. We need Goldspan. Goldspan, we need you. You need to save this game by smorking the opponent every single turn. Hello everyone, it's Sloth. In last hours of not being in new standard, I'm talking to you from the past of happiness and Goldspan Dragon noises. So we did yesterday the coolest cards in the format, the Dimir, the cool cards, the cool legendaries. So I think on the other spectrum, we will do the deck that I really avoided since months. I have thought about making this video for so long, and I every single time decided I don't want to play with Goldspan, Esika's Chariot, Fable, Iteration. It just feels wrong on so many spots. And I think this is the only day in like whole year that I feel good about playing this deck, because whether I win or lose, I'm happy that I won't be seeing this one ever again. Oh my god, Goldspan Dragon, basically the main engine for all the red decks. A real hassle to deal with. It's basically a one-man army at this point, and you will see it reflected in the games. Basically, we are always starting to win when this dragon hits the battlefield. And last game is a bit hilarious. Like, I think the last game of the video will sum the standard in perfect way. Like, this is exactly what's going on right here. So, the deck is named Bye Bye because we won't be seeing you, Goldspan Dragon. We won't be seeing you, Esika's Chariot. And unfortunately, we will be seeing you, Fable, which is basically my replacement for Goldspan Dragon for the next year. So if you hear me ranting about this card, sorry. Someone has to take the Goldspan's job, but definitely insanely strong card, and the whole deck, like this Timur, like I guess control, it's more in a control direction, but it's, you know, some kind of high mid-range that generally wants to kill enemy, it doesn't want to grind the game. The whole deck is built around, I have very good cards and you don't. That's how I feel about this deck. You play Goldspan, it's great. You play Esika's Chariot, it's just an amazing card that will work on its own. And any synergy you have is just basically an extra. Fable, amazing card, and Expressive Iteration, just a super powerful card. The rest of the deck is basically, I hope I protect my great cards. Like, all of those spots. Why do you think we cast double Negate? Because it's paired perfectly against someone targeting Goldspan Dragon while we play it on turn 5. So basically this is the only reason the card is here, to protect Goldspan. The same goes for Make Disappear. Of course they have other uses, but this is the main idea. You want to protect your Goldspan, and the whole deck is built around it. That's why you have Spell Pierce, Fading Hope. You can Fading Hope your own Goldspan. Everything in this deck is built around, I want to protect my great one card that wins the game sooner or later. And in order to capitalize on all the free mana value, we have Memory Deluge, the best mana sink if you want to draw cards, because it's basically one card, 11 mana cost, draw 4 cards from 11 cards. That's insane if you have access to free mana. And this is why we play it. We can even ramp it up to 3 or 4, but this is, I should probably say it at the start, but don't freaking craft this deck unless you really know what you are doing. Of course, it rotates today, we won't be seeing it, I hope it's clear, and just don't waste any wild cards on this freaking deck. I avoided it for so long for a reason. And I actually avoided every single deck that played Goldspan Dragon because I couldn't stand the card. So I have so many decks that I was thinking about showcasing to you guys, and I just saw, oh, it has Goldspan. We will find something else. Oh my god, so every time you see, oh my voice, every time you see Goldspan winning today in our games, think it's the last time. Goldspan, you have no power here after today, and I think that's the perfect counteract video to the yesterdays when we have positive fun, great feelings, and pretty junky, funny, interesting, like good cards that are fun to play. And there's the Goldspan on the other part of the spectrum. See ya. This is my representation of you coming out of standard. See, okay, I want to put him here. Okay, that was quality content, quality intro. I think you know the deck. There's no point in discussing too much because it rotates today. And I will try to make a video about Dominaria United today. Very, very evening late, much late. I cannot speak at this point. So I just realized that, you know, there needs to be video today, and if I wait until, you know, they make the maintenance, I'm not special person. I don't get any access to the content before others, you know, just saying. So I need to record extremely like lately in the evening. So unless I publish it, it will, half of you will probably be sleeping. I will try to make it work, so when you wake up you have some things, and if you are in the USA, I think you should see it during the day. So hopefully that works fine for everyone. And that is the reason, and I wanted to put some video in the meantime, so, you know, the streak, as you can call it, of daily videos since I think like over 4 months is not broken, and this is something we'll fight for. I want to keep up every single day. Okay, and with that being said, thank you for anyone who is watching my rambling, especially if you are watching this, if you are watching intro on the day there's so many videos about new content. Man, you are a true fan. I really appreciate it. And I think this is the day that separates the true fans of the channel from the others. It's just a joke, but yeah, I really appreciate anyone who cared enough to tune into this channel, even though we don't have still cool cards and cool new things, but don't worry, it will change today later. And we have some ideas. The new cards are really cool. I'm looking forward to play with all of them, especially this 4-mana legendary Phyrexian wizard that answers literally everything. Sounds fun. Okay, with that being said, don't forget to subscribe, and let's go into the videos and get some Goldspan balance magic. Yes, we are first, and you might say, oh my god, Sloth, it's 50%, it's not a big deal. Oh no, I conceded last 4 games because I decided that I want to go first and I will concede every game when I'm not first. I conceded 4 games in a row just before. To get this one, you go first. 50%. Oh yeah, sure. Okay, we are going first with pretty bad hand. However, outside of tap lands we have pretty good start. Like Make Disappear is so much better on the play. So this land tapped is the only real issue. We will see how it goes. Okay, that's really good draw. That's honestly perfect draw. And with that being said, we say go. I think this is the draw that rectified the whole hand right now. So I'm pretty hopeful. We get this 1 damage, it, okay, blocks. I don't want to block it, I want to take my 1 damage. I deserve it for conceding last 4 games. Right, Goldspan? It's your last day. Oh my god, you are so annoying. Not sure what this is, but let's just make sure the board is a bit clearer. No reason to get some free damage. It's not a big deal, but I think it's with so many counter spells it's a bit better to play like this. You know, like we are not pressured, we just say go. As long as we have Make Disappear and some refill, and when we hit 5 lands and we go for iteration, we should hit Goldspan Dragon and start ramping, because it's a very balanced card. Completely. Enter... No. I want to balance, so it will be some removal, some counter spells, and we can hit right now, so it's a good moment to use one of them. We might probably use the second one as well, but you know, we are just chilling. Honestly, do use it right now. If we hit something like Goldspan and some other value cards, we want to keep them both. But in future turns we won't be able to play it anyway. So let's play like this. Our opponent is tapped out, so we also aren't threatened. See? I want both cards, that's exactly what I meant. So this goes to hand, this to library, and this of course to the thingy. And let's play from the thingy. We can cast Make Disappear, we can cast Search and Fading Hope. Next turn, of course, it's Goldspan time. So for this reason, of course we take it. For this reason I think I'm very reluctant to make this appear, because it will protect Goldspan Dragon from whatever his deck plays. Not even sure if he can kill us. But with Goldspan we should have pretty good situation here. So do we have land? Okay, what was it? Instant? Sorcery. That's literally the worst choice you could make. Enters whenever... Okay, he only gets one choice. I actually do not mind this choice at all. It was so good for us. We have double red, so let's go for triple green for the Titan. Our opponent has something, but for 2 mana I don't think they can deal 4. And even if they can, it's Goldspan freaking Dragon, so it means it's unkillable creature. Oh boy, like half of our hand is basically protecting Goldspan, and the other half is abusing Goldspan, so I think Goldspan is pretty important for this deck. Let's see, Field of Ruin. I'm sure we have some basics, right? Yeah, we would definitely have some. Dueling Rapier. Flash. When enters attached creature gets +2. Cool. Sure. Amazing. Pure power. Do we do something about it? Okay, so he went all in. Okay, so he wants to start racing versus us. That's really good to know. And now we get to make some decisions. He's tapped out completely, so he cannot re-equip anyway. And submit 0. Sure, and now his plan to race is basically completely disassembled, because he cannot race with 2 damage against 4 damage dragon that ramps. And that's the secret to playing any Goldspan Dragon. You just play Goldspan, and since then you start being ahead. Our friend is definitely not happy with this result. Don't worry, Jer, it's the last day. Right Goldspan, and don't you ever foil this card. This is just a demon in the dragon form. So no, let's keep getting free stuff every single turn. It seems pretty good overall. Our opponent is tapped out, so let's make sure that we get all the value in the world. I will actually destroy the artifact. You know what? Why not? Why not? Let's just show enemy who's the boss. Jwari is not great, so let's play as a land. And right now, even if he can kill Goldspan, it's already too late. Like, the damage has been done. He cannot attack, he cannot race. Oh, I like the style. But we are not to be bullied. You have nothing. You have nothing. If your whole play was trying to trade with my small token, be my guest. What about now, bro? I'm playing Goldspan. I fear nothing. That's Nerlilifa. And of course we have Fading Hope for his den. But we frankly can just take the damage, so whatever he does, it's not enough, and Goldspan carried yet another game in Standard for last freaking day. Sure. Enjoy. You actually would deal more with the den, so not your best play of the world. Yay! I feel great and bad at the same time because we won using the Goldspan. Oh wow, we are actually going first with really good hand. Oh boy, I just got excited. Right, Goldspan? Alright, and we have Goldspan, which is usually how you win the game. I don't think we cast Iteration. I would love to draw some 2 mana counter spell. Thank you, deck. See, you can be cooperative deck. You know, just try to be like this every day. That would be so much better. Nah. So now we probably cast Fable, right? Fable is just so great. We have 1 green. Do we need more blue? I will be greedy. I will be greedy. I'm always greedy. And it's so good that opponent is tapped out, because if he wants to answer this token, he needs to tap out and not play the creature, and in this case we are getting more ahead basically. What's with the goblins today? Battlecry Goblin. Okay, that's pretty good combination. I'll give you that. I think Jwari is a bit slow, to be fair. I could also cycle this and hit the land from iteration, but we need 2 lands in 2 rows, so knowing my luck, I just don't want to risk it. Let's still do it. I got a bit punished. Okay, so what do we do? Our opponent has 4 mana, he plays goblins and some instant sorcerers. I think Jwari, it's still a bit better. Okay, so this will be hand, library and mountain. Alright, and if we want to cast Jwari, we cannot cast this one. Okay, you got your turn, Let's see how it goes. This might be a bit rough. We have no interaction. Whenever spell you control deals damage, transform. Okay, so it's a mix of goblins and some direct instant damage instances. That was a sentence. It's not a goblin, okay. Sure, that's a cool 2 damage, bro. Yeah, definitely hitting mountain was not perfect. Yeah, we would counter this if we could. And now he transformed it into something with a really long text that I don't want to read. We need Goldspan. Goldspan, we need you. You need to save this game by smirking the opponent every single turn. We need you, Goldspan. Without you, this deck does nothing. But with you, it does everything. Reckless Stormseeker. What is this? Goblins you control gets haste. It's not a goblin, it's not a goblin. Okay, let's read this card. Whenever spell you control deals damage, put flame counter, remove flame, exile. Okay, draw cards, sure. Cool. And I don't want to use Jwari unless I have to, because it is a Titan fuel. If he just attacks and doesn't answer Kiki Jiki, like it should be pretty fine. Oh, I didn't know about this part. I will do it like this. If he has damage, it's more than 1 damage. Okay, maybe that wasn't the brightest play of my life. It's fine. It's really fine. We still have Goldspan Dragon, so we fear nothing. Said Sloth as his voice showed fear. Okay, a Rhino Warrior, definitely. That's something we need. There's nothing we can kill. I think we need this HP. Yeah, shield counter is cool, but not perfect. Not in this situation. Let's go for red, I guess. We might cast Sokenzan next turn, especially as a block thing. And our opponent now needs to think about attacking, because we actually have enough damage to kill him in 1 turn. And part of it is flying, and part of it is with trample. And he doesn't have great attacks, to be fair. I think his best draw is damage card into drawing something into more damage cards. There's only 1 goblin basically. I guess he gets another one from Pack Tactics. But in order to attack and get it, he needs probably to sacrifice some creatures to our Titan block. So that's not great for him. Oh, he's completely tapped, okay. So it means that he should attack with everything basically. I'm not sure if that's good line of play, to be fair. Like, he gets a lot of damage, but he basically will lose all the best cards, right? Stormseeker is basically 3 attack. This one creates... He will create tokens and he can pump, so this is actually a bit better as a block. Like, we do not die, not even close. Bro, do you really know what you are doing? Because I think you are just dead. And just to show some dominance. And as always, Goldspan Dragon. You don't need anything, just play this dragon and everything will be fine. Thank you, Goldspan. Breathe your last breath of fire today. Okay, back to the land of being on the draw, but to be honest, Voltage Surge into Dragon's Fire is pretty good, so I will keep the hand. I'm quite hopeful. Right, Goldspan? you little monster. Man, playing Goldspan just feels a bit better than getting hit by Goldspan, to be fair. We are playing against some kind of probably mirror. So if that's a mirror, I think we have one more turn before we need to cast something, so the Stapland shouldn't hurt us. We will see, but I think the first play will be Fable on turn 3, and then we Voltage Surge the token. And then we try to ramp into Memory Deluge and Goldspan and Chariot and things like that. Like, we definitely need to cast those 2 broken cards, and this is the only way we can get ahead, basically. Man, I love how all the answers to every situation on the board is let's cast Esika's Chariot or Goldspan Dragon and it should be fine. Especially that if we can attack with this and Dragonfire, it's really good. It's actually really good. Let's play Otawara. It gives us complete mana. And also we don't need to make decisions because I'm not extremely sure. I think we should play it on red just to ensure the Goldspan on curve. Okay, this is getting scary. If we miss land drops, we are not in a good spot. I hope he plays some small creatures so we can Fading Hope. I would really like the Fable. And I think that... never mind, it's fine. Oh my god, that was really good draw. That was honestly a really good draw. And we do not play Chariot. I know, it's horrible, but our opponent has definitely some kind of interaction mana, and we do not want to allow it. Like, we want to make sure that whatever he has does not hit our stuff, and Memory Deluge is threatening enough. I think we are in a good spot, but we have a lot of work to do in this game. And optimally, I would love our opponent to misplay a bit. It would make everything much easier for me. Thank you. That's probably what I wanted. Now land from the top and we win the game. Yeah? Bruh? You just frogged up. Bro, don't you know what the 5-drop of the format is? He has Fading Hope, of course. But we get the treasure and it will get better in the next turn. And if he wants to start being aggressive, he needs to tap out now and play his threats, probably his Goldspan. So we will just... This is perfect summary of what this format has become. Like, literally, this is the perfect combination of what's going on in the format before rotation. 2 dudes playing Goldspan Dragons and trying to kill Goldspan Dragons, because whoever does it better wins the game. I hope we don't get Jwari, but there's no coming back from casting Goldspan. You need to keep casting them. Every single turn until the enemy falls. Who has the more Goldspan power? The standard 2022. It's so glad that it's over tonight. So when you see this, it will probably be either Dominaria United time or a little bit before. Probably like 4 hours before, actually. So yeah, the last moments to enjoy this very reasonable format. I probably choose the wrong one, right? Choose a dragon you control, thank you. I want to target, I want to pay. I want to give you my dragon. Breathe fire. And I have Goldspan and you don't, you know how it ends. Bro, you know how it ends if one of us has Goldspan and the other one does not. And you know what's better than Goldspan? 2 Goldspan! Who has the most of Goldspans? That's standard, right there. Oh yes, I have more Goldspans. I should probably cast something. I'm just so excited to keep smorking our opponent. We actually have 3 Goldspans, this one also counts. And our opponent, trying to dig into Goldspan because he knows how to win the game. We can use Voltage Surge on it though. He drew 2 or 1? Titan of Industry, sure. Okay, that's a worthy opponent. But it's not a match for our Goldspan army, because we can have Memory Deluge for free. Gain for 5 life. Okay. That's interesting choice. I kinda like it. We submit 0 because it won't do the damage. And now it's a bit scarier for our opponent. Okay, this is actually the first time that we have to make a choice. And I think I think the choice is being smarty player. I'm sure we will draw something. We will definitely draw something. Okay, and now we cast Memory Deluge. And I want to get rid of some artifacts just in case our Goldspan Dragons suffer a bit. But not too many, you know? It's good enough. And okay, let's stay with full control. Okay, just in case. I don't want to go into blocks. I want to get something like this. That was the plan. Memory Deluge is amazing, to be fair. Negate is also amazing, to be fair. But I think having second Memory Deluge is just too good. And let's use our... oh, no. He needs to block first. I forgot that actually he can block for a moment, even though it's Goldspan. The perfect creature of the format. By the way, he's on 9, because on top of all of this, we actually hit him for 4 a turn. Man, Goldspan, it's such an insane card, I cannot believe it. Choose a dragon you control. Target creature. Dragon you control. Breathe fire. Quality content. And let's go for Fable. I heard it's a good card. Like, this is perfect curve. I don't want to sacrifice treasures, and this will make another treasure, so we can basically cast 11 mana Memory Deluge and still not get punished with tempo. Oh my god, it's just so legit. Oh, I'm not happy. I'm the one to play Goldspans. Whenever someone plays Goldspan, the game shifts. And you need to cast your Goldspan, so the game shifts in your favor again. Like, this is what we are trying to escape, guys. Two guys play Goldspan and ramping, and casting 7 drops for free. Oh boy. Interesting choice with the Fable. Probably good one, to be fair. Alright. Let's cast some spells, shall we? Oh, that's a bad draw. That's very bad draw. This Memory Deluge and our opponent having the same amount of Goldspans is a big deal. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I think this is how we need to do it. This is a bit painful. That's pretty bad. Spell Pierce is not great at this point, so we can as well get rid of it. Let's get some treasures. A bit annoying that we cannot smoke our opponent anymore. It was super fun. But I think with second Fable it's good enough. We should probably use more broken cards and cast a Sika's Chariot. It's probably the best we can do, right? Fable is also very strong. Man, is Fable better? With Memory Deluge it might be. Like, we have so much card draw that replacing this artifact is so strong, and I don't want to cast, like, use all of them. Okay, so as you can see, whoever has the Goldspan has the chance in the game. That's a lot of damage. 11, to be exact. Do we trade? What our opponent has in protection? I think if we trade, we trade. Man, do I prefer hit? Like, we have so many cards. And we are a bit behind because of the Titan of Industry. So I think we want to trade the Goldspans. We also have other ways to generate treasure. It's of course worse than Goldspan, but we need to play like this, I feel. Okay. More Titans. He drew a lot of his endgame in top 20 cards. That's a third Titan in top 20 and we didn't hit a single one so far. Okay, but we definitely have a lot of plays here. We just need to work them out. I think we start with Iteration and see what's up. This is something we can play, so probably Negate goes to my hand. This is Library, and this is something we played this turn. Oh boy, this will be so hard to endure basically. Let's go for green, just for the chariot. And we do attack for the token. Like it gives more stats in the end, right? That's a hard one. Man, guys, I think he out-Goldspan and out-Titan us. He had more of the cards that mattered. So we do it like this, and I think I will cast the chariot. So we basically traded for the chariot. Because if he attacks right now, it's 14, 18... Oh boy, that's a lot of damage. That's really a lot of damage. And let's make some more cats. So maybe we can survive one turn. We actually can so far, and on the board. I think. But if he adds something, like a Goldspan for example, that will be a problem. Man, he drew so good. Like the last Goldspan was the breaking point, I think. Let's screw this one. I want cats instead of chariots. So I think we can endure this, right? We champ block. Okay, Prismari command. And that's all she wrote. Bro, you had better Goldspan draw. And that's what it counts. Pretty hilarious game. I think the game perfectly sums what the standard is right now. And this is one of the reasons I've never showcased this deck. It just feels so... Who got more Goldspan Dragons and better like setup?